Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Chief Willie here. I am the Divine Oracle. Go back to where I started from. Waking up with thoughts that were whatever's on my mind. A lot of things have changed in this short few years that I've been working on this channel. Could just be a little YouTube channel for most people, you know, y'all just the subscribers and viewers and skeptics and the critics and all that. Physically hasn't much changed. I'm pretty steady with where I live and finding myself in the same physical spaces that I've been in for years, but I love stability. I like to have a home base. Though that can change here shortly. I want it to, but I don't like having a lot of physical things or a lot of physical responsibilities, and then my emotions are not settled, my mind isn't settled. I don't like that. I like having peace in my mind, Four Swords energy. I like being secure, Four of Pentacles, not necessarily with, I just know I can get what I need or have everything that I need to survive. I'm not uncomfortable in that way. And it's just about the choices that I make and what I want. And I'm glad I'm at this time in my life now because I understand all about religion and what it is, and I don't feel no need to force my beliefs on anyone. I'm just doing what I do in my own space. I invite those in who may agree or disagree, may understand or they don't. I'm sure most people don't understand the way I think or do things or why I do things. Why I'm not focused on material things all the time. Like, it really doesn't matter. Yeah. You just gotta have that spirit right. Right, Luna? I have a black cat. I drew a painting of a Black Panther years ago, and that Black Panther looks like my cat now, the golden eyes. I mean, we really and truly write our own story. I know I'm all over the place, but you'll catch me somewhere. We really and truly write our own story. Once you realize that and take control of that thought and let that happen, believe that, know that, and you'll see that. Yeah. I see a lot of people who believe in Jesus comment on my videos, which is fine as long as you keep it within yourself. But it also tells me that most people don't really understand what's going on, or they don't really have any historical or history in the world. These are newcomers. Jesus is a new what you call new age. What you believe, I don't know, but I've been here a long time. I know the ancients. The ancient energy is resonant with me. It fits within me. It is within me. So I can't be swayed by a Jesus. Okay. Even a Buddha or Muhammad or Islam, with all that. Because it all stems from the ancient. Self-knowledge. There is no other savior. No one's here to save you. You're only here to save yourself. Jesus can't stop nothing from happening to you if you're not fortified in your own resolve, in your own mind, in your own heart, if you're not standing fast on the belief in yourself. I feel like Christians take the easy way out. They're the Nine of Pentacles in reverse because they expect some unknown force to protect them from the things that are happening and those that are plotting against them. And that's simply not true. If you're not protecting yourself, you don't know, you don't even understand what evil is. You don't understand what darkness is. I don't even know if you understand what light is, because if you haven't spent time in the darkness, how in the hell do you have any idea of what light is, of what true dominion really means? True dominion isn't anything that's dark or oppressive. It's very light, almost like you're not doing anything. I find myself gliding across the floor. That's the way I feel. I feel like I'm gliding across the floor, especially in this last week or so after I've been physically, I don't know what you call it. It might have just been some sort of energetic integration that's been going on, because I feel like a different person. I feel like I know I'm closer, more so of my higher self, the higher self that I've always heard from, that I've always been guided by. That vision, that, I guess, that person that I am, that I really am. And then I think about how I was before, fully awakening like this, and it's just a whole different person. Like that person has died. That person who was impressed, I guess, by people, and then, just realizing and really comparing people, and no one's better than anyone else. No one's done more than anyone else. No one's more magnificent than anyone else. As long as you're shining your own personal light, you're just that beautiful. You're just that wonderful star that the universe sees and loves and appreciates. When you're not attached to religion, you're not attached to someone else saving you, when you're not attached to someone else's energy, where you're not fascinated by other people, I can't see how that would be possible. I know people do extraordinary things here and there, but they're usually just everyday people who every once in a while something extra special happens, or they're going to be a saving grace to someone that they bless, okay? That person's going to see them as a blessing, but it's no more than that. It's something they can appreciate, something they can transform into bigger blessings, or to be a blessing to someone else. But everybody's just ordinary. Everybody is ordinary, because we all have to go through these same understandings about what the truth is, about ancient wisdom. I don't even call it history, because it all comes back around. When I do the tarot readings, the general tarot readings, just depending on what time of year it is or what's going on in the universe, you're going to get the same ass readings. Everybody's doing the same thing. It's just a matter of whether or not you're tapping in and actually making some difference in your own personal life. And it gets old. It gets old. You got to tell the story, not that you're trying to tell it in a different way, but just seeing it from a different perspective, I guess, will give you more variety in your readings. If you're a reader who sees things from a different perspective and has understanding of the universe and the way things work and the way people work and all the stuff that goes into the pots, And if you have natural creativity, stories will come out different, or you'll see it as a different perspective. And a lot of people want you to tell their story just like they think it is. And they may not even be in the story right, or seeing the story on the right part, in the right way. They could just be a player in somebody else's clown ass movie. And they think they're somebody special. They're so extra special and divine. And they're not. They're the karmic. It's just so crazy. But I'm not one to feed an ego. And I only feed my own to get me unstuck, so that I'm not stuck in a rut and doing the same thing over and over again, or thinking in the same way. I like to expand my thoughts and my ideas. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But I know one thing, I learned something. And, you know, my existence, my elevation really only matters to the people who are really close to me and who really love me. Yeah. There's always going to be someone who hates you, don't want to see you going forward. But I don't focus on that. So I don't really see that. If it's going on in my life, I don't notice it. All I see is the stars in the sky, and I see the sun every day, and I appreciate all the little things, because I've been in positions where I had nothing or didn't have anyone I could lean on, or didn't even have any trust and belief in myself, because I had let others play on my insecurities and make me feel low. And then I look up and turn around and say, well, that's not me, that's you. You the one feel low. Because you feel good about yourself, you wouldn't want to see me suffer. You wouldn't want to see me feeling low or bad about myself. I don't know if I make any sense, y'all, but I'm just talking off the top of my head. But I did 2 different videos yesterday. Just, you know, I've been thinking over the past few months, like, I love to read. I love being intuitive. I love these gifts. It lets me see so much, but how do I make that into something I would do every day and load up for, you know, the general public to tap into, or get their own creative ideas going, or whatever it is they enjoy doing. Everybody's got something different. It's a beautiful thing to see all the different talents and gifts that are available in here and the way people use them. And I know a lot of people are naturally intuitive, and they do different things. They have different genres of art and their work and all that stuff, but I can only focus on mine. I can only develop my own gifts. And I don't know, people may or may not like them, but I guess that doesn't matter. Because my mission's fulfilled as long as I'm living my dream and serving my purpose. And that makes my soul happy. It's not for approval of anyone else. Hey, but if you like it, you like it. That's cool. Leave a like. But then you also got people who are just so full of hate and jealousy, they're not going to like whatever you do, because they're going to complain about it. But it's not your business. If you don't like it, you can move on. So yesterday was a lot of work on those 2 videos. I don't know. Sometimes I'll get a spark. I'll just get some sort of idea. I don't even know where it comes from. And if it sticks to me, it could just be one word or just one concept, one sentence. If it sticks to me, I'll just mull it over, and then I'll start just throwing things, whatever it is I need, and I'll just work on it and see what happens. Just let the spirit guide me, and I don't have anyone else's opinion in my mind. And the older I get, and the more used to getting, you know, just doing whatever I'm feeling at the time, being creative, the better it is, the freer I feel, the more I don't give a damn whether you like it or not. I feel like I've felt this way before as a child. I was very rebellious because I never followed the crowd. I was off doing something else. And everybody's back there talking about me and looking at me weird. Well, I didn't know until in my 50s, when I'm hearing these other readers, oh, they don't like you. They try to take you down. They over here doing rituals. And I said, yeah, so that's what everybody's doing. That's why nobody's paying attention, or it looks like they're not paying attention. I was like, I don't know. I say, it's hard enough trying to keep up with my own mind and my own ideas, and then to let someone else's screwed up idea of me come into my mind and try to change it, and they don't have a clue about my soul. They don't have a clue about me. I'll never let it happen. Jesus has nothing to do with it. I just know better. The world is so simple. It's the humans that make it complicated with all their weirdo projections and I wouldn't do it this way. Well, do it your way then. But why are you complaining about the way I'm doing it? As long as I'm not hurting you. Right? We have so many choices. We got too many choices sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta narrow that shit down. Just pick from a few. And just grow from there. So this may be a rambling video. Okay. Let me know what you think. I'll get back to y'all later. Bye-bye.